What is up, fool? Fuck Cam, come on.
Okay. A thing
Jack.
popped on my screen, said, "Are you okay with recording?" Jack, what's up? Skanks. How we doing, man? Pleasure to finally meet you.
All right. Take two. What is up, Hooligan Army? Welcome back to this week's episode of the Red Flag Collectors. Still me, still the star of the show. It's Danielle. I am joined by a guest that some people have been waiting for from the rumor mill, I've heard. So I am joined this week by the blogger who runs the Underachiever's Guide to Mediocrity, and who is the self-proclaimed perfect 1 month boyfriend. Cam Banks is here today. Welcome.
How we doing? What's going on?
We're 10 out of 10 today. I'm going to act like we didn't just fuck around for the last 40 minutes trying to get this.
I wasn't chasing deer through my backyard like right before we started recording and broke my work computer. It's been a great day.
We're good. We're vibing. You know what? When we record in person, it'll be better because I don't have any deer up here at my house. So
good.
We'll be good. The broken computer can't really vouch for. But yeah, welcome to the show. I was just like flipping out for the past 10 minutes because I got too scared to hit the record button. I don't really know what's up with
Okay, it's been 45 minutes, so let's be real here.
Okay, well, we were fucking around for like 30 minutes of it.
It's been well worth it.
Yeah, very entertaining. Okay. So let's just start with how we met because I feel like this will be a funny story. Cam's gonna be on for a bunch of episodes. So you guys are gonna get this story one time and one time only.
Yeah, it's super riveting. It's a tale as old as time. It's Chris Hansen-esque, meeting women on the internet. So continue. Sorry.
Yes. So me and Cam met on Instagram probably like 2 months ago.
Yep.
A third party had said to me, "Wow, this guy's very on brand for you. You guys are the same person. You should really have him on your show." Little did this person know that Cam and I are literally the exact same person, just very differently proportioned, I would say.
Yep. 6'8". Can't say that enough. So
if you ever need a 6'8" version of Danielle, Cam's available, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a great story of how we met. I mean, we are kind of the same exact person. I've been described as a piece of shit, but a nice piece of shit. So credit to you as well. So we're kind of the same thing. I
am not a piece of shit. We're just very.
No, I don't think you're a piece of shit. No, but I mean, sorry.
You're a fuck boy. I'm a fuck girl. It was meant to be.
Okay, I've never been called a fuck boy, but I've been told that pretty much everything I do is fuck boy tendencies.
I told you were a fuck boy like last week when we FaceTimed.
I'm a self-described asshole, not a dick. So that's kind of my brand. So.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. We are very much the same person. I knew we would get along when I told you I like assholes and you're like, "Oh, I like bitchy alpha girls that don't know when to stop." Wow.
Match. I think the exact word was mean, but yeah, bitchy alpha girls who don't know when to stop is a good one. So.
Hey, you know what? Match made on Instagram. There we go,
Perfect.
Guys.
Yeah,
welcome to the content tag team.
Boom.
I think the funniest part was when I knew this episode, we actually had to sit and plan out because we have the tendency to like ramble on for an extended period of time. The first time we met, we were supposed to have a 10-minute business phone call that turned into the world's longest FaceTime.
45 minutes, dead phone. Yeah.
It was a long time. It literally was like an hour and a half, like in total. It was very weird. But as I said, you're the perfect 1 month boyfriend. But I was pretty honored because at the end, you told me that you felt like you had known me for a month and you weren't ready for us to break up yet. So I appreciate that.
I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to start doing other podcasts, but you know. Kidding. Yeah, no, I am that's exactly who I am. I'm the 1 month boyfriend. I think I am just handsome enough and just charming enough to kind of get in the door. But once you kind of really get to know me, you figure out that's pretty much who he is. Those jokes are kind of who he is, and everything he's kind of making fun of you for, it's not really going to stop. So I am just good enough maybe to meet a sister, probably not a mom. That's kind of who I am. So yeah,
I feel like I've known you for more than a month. But I don't know. It might be time to break up soon. We'll see.
God forbid. Yeah.
I know you'll never see the Bunker Hill Monument.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry. Sue me for liking history. So.
Guys, don't worry. You'll still get more content from Cam. I'm going to take him to the Bunker Hill Monument in August. It's going to be a grand old time. His number one thing,
he wants to
go to the draft, guys. It's the number one thing.
The so-called queen of the draft. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes. I mean,
listen, I'm gonna get a lime White Claw with a straw. It's gonna be very specific.
Yeah, and I'm gonna judge you for it, and I'm gonna be judged for it when I get tequila soda splash pineapple.
Yeah, you gotta order a Coors Light at the draft. $3.25.
No chance. No tequila. It's little tip for all your listeners there. This is going to come off so poorly. I lost 30 pounds by switching from beer to tequila and getting prescribed 80 milligrams of Adderall a day. But it's the tequila that really did it for me. So
it's the tequila for me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was how we met, guys. I'll keep you posted. This episode's not coming out till July, so I'll let you know if Cam and I decide to part ways by then. We'll see. TBD. I don't know. Chance. You said there's a fairly good chance?
I said good to fair chance, but yeah, that was I screwed it up. No.
That's rude. I don't think there's any chance. I think you're stuck with me. You can't ditch yourself.
No, that'd be it's like abandoning my own conscience. That's not gonna happen. So
excellent. Stuck with me forever. Okay. Guys, do it. We have a special announcement. And by we, I mean me. So Cam doesn't know. Actually,
do I know what this is?
I think I told you about this. So don't say anything weird after I say this. So we're trying to spice up the show a little bit. Now I've been fully planning episodes. We're doing different segments with different people. And we're going to have a little musical intro in between each segment. So this is going to be our permanent one, I think, but our friend, and by our, I mean, not me and Cams. I keep saying our, but it's me.
It's us. It's one person. Yeah.
There is a Boston-based DJ named AG, and he was just had a song put out on Bass Rush Records on Spotify. It's called FIU. It's on their Discover Dubstep X album. Super exciting. I actually just saw AG in Columbus. It was his first show post-COVID. I can't fucking talk today, but I'm pumped. I was really excited to use the song because I really liked it. And the beginning of the song, it's going to be a banger. If you don't like EDM, I don't like you. So all right, guys, welcome back. We are going to kick off our first segment here, and it is going to be very hard for me to say any of these things without laughing. But our topic this week, our big thing is pickup lines. Do they work? Do they not work? And we're going to play a fun game where Cam and I have each come up or Googled some cringy pickup lines and some quote unquote good pickup lines. And we're going to say them to each other and see if they would work. And that's going to be our game.
That's our game.
That's our game. So pickup lines, I don't think they work. Honestly, I spent 2 hours Googling them today. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to say these publicly to him. It's going to be fucking weird. But I Googled some and Cam Googled some. And you know what? You're just going to try. We're going to go, you say one and then I say one and then you say one and then I say one. And we're going to talk about them as they're said. Okay.
That's the thing. I Googled a bunch of pickup lines too, because I've, never really been a big proponent of pickup lines. I'm more of just, kind of surprise women, jump out from bushes kind of guy. My whole, situational is kind of, I think, the best way to talk to a woman. Look at them like an object. I'm kidding. And so,
all my friends hate you now.
That's fine. I mean, that's cool. They'll love me. You've known me for 2 months. They've loved me until now. 2-month boyfriend. Boom. There we go.
Dang, I doubled your record though.
Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, the best way to pick up women, lift with your legs, not your back. No. Seriously.
I can't stand you. I literally cannot stand you right now.
Stupidest thing I've ever said.
That was the worst.
No, but I looked at all these lines and, I've just never been, everybody's tried out some of them. I don't think that there's a huge success rate with them, but more than anything, they're just fun to do. It's kind of fun to just spread your wings and see if you can trick someone into sleeping with you like that. So
I thought you were going to say something else. That's why I pointed at you. And I was like, fuck, do not say what I think you're about to say.
What was I going to say?
I'm not repeating it. I'll tell you later.
God forbid. Okay.
All right, but go ahead. Tell me your first pickup line that you found on the internet or that you thought of.
All right.
And
This
I'll
is
try not to
one.
laugh at you.
I mean, this one, I don't even think you could really say to a woman, but I have. And shocker, it didn't work. Hey, Danielle, do you like dragons?
Sure.
Cool, because I'm going to be dragging my balls across your face later.
Oh my God.
Is that what you had in mind when you wanted pickup lines?
Oh my
God. Off the cuff, baby.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Oh, yeah, Mary Banks. I was going.
I'll tell my mom not to listen to this one. I banned her from listening to Mike's episode too. It's fine.
Okay, it's better than the classic. Oh, hey, did you drop something? Or I dropped something. Yeah, it's my jaw. No, we'll shock.
Yeah,
factor.
so a lot of those were shitty. Okay, so if you approached me in a bar and said that pickup line, I wouldn't even say
Instant
anything.
chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah, we would fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
There you are,
Game of
swooped.
Thrones fan, yeah.
Swooped.
So, yeah, I mean, during Game of Thrones season, that shit played. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Okay, so I also, because I was going to try and gear them towards you, but then I started Googling pickup lines for tall people, and they were really fucked up.
Okay, well, give me the most fucked up one. That's
No.
good.
I closed them out because I could not publicly say this to you. I'll text you it.
I have a good idea of what it is. So.
Oh yeah, no. There was a bunch that were very fucked up.
Great.
So,
well, I mean, I think I set the bar high with the fucked up. So
this one, they said this was like context. They told a whole story about what this girl did to this guy, but she walked up to this tall man, and all she said was, it's been a while since I've climbed a tree. And she thought that was her pickup line. See, that's funny. Would that work on you? Would that work? Like, what would you if a girl said that?
If somebody said that to me, if somebody said it's been a while since I've climbed a tree. Oh, no, I can't say that. That's going to be so goddamn offensive.
Okay, I get it. Cam would fuck the girl if she came up and said that because it's bold and it's honestly kind of funny.
That's the thing. Confidence is key. I mean, that's all it really takes. I mean, somebody came up and insulted me, I might respond even better. If somebody said it's been the longest time since I've climbed a tree, I might honestly squat down so they could hop on my back or something like that.
Okay. All right, next pickup line. Hit me.
Next pickup line. Happy Mother's Day from me and our future children. Works one day a year. I have said that before.
That one's kind of funny.
Did not work. Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny.
It's quirky, and you have to be at a bar on Mother's Day. And that kind of insinuates that if the girl's at the bar on Mother's Day and not at home with her mom, she might have some emotional issues. And it's just kind of,
Okay.
Easy pickings.
All right. These cringy, I'm reading off my cringe list first, guys.
Okay.
My good list is also all really cringy because if anyone said these to me, I would probably die.
Okay.
I ought to complain to Spotify for you not being this week's hottest single. I knew I wouldn't be able to get through these without laughing.
That's so stupid.
Are you
What's the
saying
last time you've been described as a hottest single and it wasn't Carson Daly talking about some girl in the crowd?
I thought it was funny.
Hottest single. Oh man, I should have saved some cheesy ones, but I've got them off the top of my head. Can I give you another Dragons-esque one and then give you another one right after that?
If you're going to ask about dragging your balls across my face, I'd rather not.
It's another animal-related one. Do you like whales?
Oh, I don't like where this is going. No, I don't like whales.
That's too bad. I was going to say we should go humpback at my place.
No. I can't.
There's a reason why pickup lines don't work. You come off like a predator.
That's true. I do have one that a listener submitted for me to tell you.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay.
Girl or guy?
As a guy, should I give him a shout out? I'm going to give him a shout out. All right, Q from the Nightcap crew. Shout out for answering my little sticker poll on Instagram when I say, give me and Cam some of your worst pickup lines. And Q said, I believe in following my dreams. Can I have your Instagram?
What?
Because you follow someone on Instagram, get it?
That's good.
I thought it was funny.
I didn't get it. I mean, I might just be stupid though. But shout out Q. Credit to him for following his dreams.
He already follows me on Instagram. It's fine.
There you go. Look at you making connections. All right, another good pickup line. Can I give you an example of a guy who I was out with earlier this week? He said, "Ma'am, are you here alone tonight?" Yeah, I walked away from the table. I didn't want to be a part of that.
Oh, like that was it?
That was it. Yeah, he's a psycho. You don't have to use that part. That's, yeah.
No, I think that's funny. That's
the guy.
weird.
Like he has just got such strange tendencies, and he's kind of like a, trying to rescue women. Goes to strip clubs, things like that. He'll say like, "Hey, are you here alone?" Or he'll put his arm around your back, and see you ordering drinks and swoop in with his credit card.
The swoop is the theme of the episode.
Yeah. That's put me in a funk right there. That guy, oh, he's such a bummer.
That's
okay.
Weird. Okay. I Googled good pickup lines.
Okay.
And we're going to rank how weird they are because I don't think they're good. Okay. This first one. I'm not a professional photographer, but I could easily picture us together.
That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so how are we rating? Giving it like a schoolhouse grade, A through F, or?
Yeah. So what would you do if I randomly walked up and said that to you at a bar if you didn't know me?
If I didn't know you and you said, "I'm not a photographer, but I could picture us together," I'd say, "Cool. I've got some amateur video equipment set up in my bedroom already."
There is no red flag collector sex tape coming at any point, guys. Do not worry.
No, it's all implied. It's all implied. It's like a PG-13 movie. The camera just pans down. It's up to your imagination. So.
Okay.
Moving on. All right.
Next one. What do you have?
So you're at a bar. You see a girl kind of looking around. Maybe she's looking for the bartender. Maybe she's looking for one of her friends. I am standing somewhere close, and I say, "Yep, I'm right here." It's worked.
See, okay. I feel like there's like a difference with
different intonation,
No. I'm about to give you a compliment. So if I know, right? Weird, because I usually don't do that. I normally just say mean shit to you.
I mean, what's the catch?
I feel like it's different. If you're an ugly guy that says something like that to a girl, they're going to be creeped out. But if you're a good looking guy, like they're not going to be that weird about it. Like if that creepy guy I told you at the bar came up to me and said that, I would be like, okay, and walk away. But like if a good looking guy said, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, like that was kind of funny."
I mean, it's the plight of the ugly man. So. No, I mean, I know. It's the plight of the ugly man. I
know you suffer from it. I get it.
Only when I'm sleeping.
Oh my God. Okay.
How would you rate that one?
Is it who's saying it to me? Like that's all it depends. Like,
okay. Face is an 8, but he's 5'9".
I would turn around and walk away.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm a height queen. I can't help it.
Supremacist. Nice.
I'm like 5'7", 5'8". Like I would like to ideally date a guy where I can wear tall shoes and it's not an issue. I'm very
I know.
selective.
I mean, that's what when I was in 5th grade, I was 5 feet tall and I kept going. That's, commitment to the game. It's a damn shame for all the guys who are under 6 feet tall. It really stinks.
Yeah.
I mean, no joke right there. Like that's just a bummer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't try and say it to be mean, but like, because some of my friends are like, "I don't get it. Like you only like guys that are like bigger than 6 feet tall." And I was like, yeah, because like I'm relatively tall. I have a lot of tall, expensive shoes I would like to wear. I don't want my boyfriend to look like my child. Yeah.
No, I mean, I've dated women from 5'1" to 6'4". It's yeah. It's been
5'1". No, you dating a 5'1" girl would look ridiculous.
It looked adorable.
You probably looked like her dad.
Yeah, some girls like that.
All right, moving on. Moving on.
Okay, sorry. No, I had a respectful haircut at the time, so I might have. Yeah.
That's fair. So this one was a recommended one-liner to slide in on dating apps that I found.
Good.
And it said to just message this person and say, "You look like trouble," with the purple devil emoji.
It's good.
I feel like that's if a guy said that to me, I would be like,
It's good,
again,
but on dating apps, I think it shows a lack of creativity. I think dating apps is kind of really where you get to spread your wings and really, hurl something at the wall that you might not say in person.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, again, if you're ugly and say that to me, if you're hot, I might be like,
Ooh, yeah, that could get in trouble. Yeah, let's fuck behind a dumpster. Why not?
I will not fuck anyone behind a dumpster. Stop that.
It wasn't an invite. That was just a suggestion.
I was not talking to you. I was not talking to you.
Who else is on here? Jack? No? Okay. Okay. So
right, this is your last one because I have one more.
Okay. So this is a prompt that I have on my Hinge profile. It serves as a pickup line because it is my most responded to one. It says, "You're not completely over your ex, but I'm just tall enough to make him jealous, and that's why you're here."
That adds up. That adds up.
It is flawless.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Has it materialized? Yes. Most of the time, they just end up talking about their ex, and they're, way more hurt than they were before. But that's okay. Give them a chance to vent. It's free therapy. So.
Oh, yikes. Okay. So this is the last one. That was like honestly pretty weird, but I had to write it down because I thought you would think it was like very cringy, but very funny.
Okay. Let's hear it.
All right. I need to cut my Pete Davidson syndrome out right now, which is, I call it my Pete Davidson syndrome when I laugh when I'm in the middle of telling a joke because that's what he does.
Yeah, he always breaks character in the middle of Weekend Update.
And he just starts laughing at himself. And I've grown out of it, but I've recently like regressed back into having it pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can't help it. I'm the funniest person I know. Whatever.
Me too. Well, I mean, you're a close second. Honestly, you are.
Oh my gosh. I'm honored. Yeah. Okay. So this one. Oh my God.
Pete, let's go.
Don't ever call me Pete. That's weird. Okay.
I look like Colin Jost. No.
How did you survive so long without texting me? I'm a delightful necessity.
Oh, the rhyming. Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't realize that rhymed when I wrote it down.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it rhymes, from a English major's perspective, but it does have that. Okay, if somebody came up and said like a quick-witted poem like that, I respect the hell out of that effort.
I'm just going to randomly text you that once every 6 months now, just because it's
How did you go so long without texting me? I'm a delightful necessity. Is that what it is?
Yes. If you steal that line, I'm going to be really mad.
Yeah. Delightful necessity. That's not really me, though.
I think I am a delightful necessity. I'm like the comedic relief.
Necessity, though?
I think so, personally.
I think I'm a necessity for character development.
Oh, God.
I'm a great memory. I'm kind of like a little road bump. They're like, after that, 1 month rocky, whatever it was, I finally met, Kevin, the accountant from Worcester. So.
Dang. So I guess.
Maybe not Good Luck Chuck, but like the guy right before Good Luck Chuck.
Okay.
Have you seen the film?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. It's old.
I'm just, I guess that means if I've known you for 2 months, that means next one's coming soon then.
Mm-hmm. What?
You said, oh, never mind. I was making a joke that you didn't get. It's fine.
That's cool. I have a tendency not to listen. So that's why women love me.
You're on my show. You have to listen to me. You're not even talking to anyone else. You're only talking to me.
And yeah. And Q from the Nightcap Crew.
Listen.
Okay, sorry. Back focus again. Sorry.
I thought we were cool. I even FaceTimed you after my spray tan. I thought we were cool.
And you looked hot.
Excellent. Thank you. I looked very sweaty at first. It's fine.
Listening.
I'm tan right now, kind of.
You are. This is the tannest I've ever seen you.
It will be the tannest you'll literally ever see me. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next segment, guys, after a quick musical break.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I'll take care. I'll take care of it.
Okay. So let's talk now about the weirdest thing a girl has ever said to you. In any context, I guess.
Oh, any context.
Let's like keep it PG-13. Like I don't want to hear about like that kind of stuff, but just like in existence, whether it's like texting or like on a date. What's the weirdest thing that a girl has ever said to you?
Weirdest thing that a girl has ever said to me was, "You are not hit it and quit it material." Long story short, I don't know her name, and it was a one-night stand. It was a great time.
Did you think you were gonna like fall in love with her?
She said we were getting along super well. I met her at a bar. We were just vibing, back and forth conversation. It was going really well. It's one of those things like where you kind of meet somebody and the conversation just flows very naturally. And my friend was going home with her friend, and she's like, "I don't think you're hit it and quit it material," which is exactly what it was.
You're like, but I am
great girl,
framework.
Really hot. Yeah, I was literally, saying everything she wanted to hear. It was fantastic.
But you aren't hit it and quit it material. I
don't like to think I'm hit it and quit it material.
You're 1 month boyfriend material.
Yeah, I think I'm hit it, 7 to 10 times, and then just drown it out. So.
Okay, and then you go ghost, which will be another topic Kim will come back to discuss at a different time. Is ghosting.
I love ghosting.
I know, it's fun, isn't it?
I know, it's the best, especially around Halloween. It's just extra spooky.
We're two halves of one whole fucked up person.
When's the last time you ghosted someone?
Like very recently.
Actively right now?
Well, I would consider the ghosting period over.
Devastating for him. Or for you.
Not for me. I don't care. I'm like a professional ghost. That's why my brother calls me Casper. That's not why he calls me Casper. He calls me Casper because I'm usually white.
Because you're pale?
That's why.
Is that why?
That's why.
Nice.
Okay. Do you want to know the weirdest thing a guy has recently said to me?
Yes, of course.
Okay. There's actually another one.
Is this like a boyfriend or just like a...
Not a boyfriend. Not a boyfriend.
I know.
But I'll tell you the other weird thing this dude said. I just can't tell it on this because I promised someone that I wouldn't say it. Some man literally told me, "I will give you $100 if you rub my feet."
Mm-hmm. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I stared at him and was like, "What the fuck? No."
Yeah, and you got $100?
No, I did not get. Stop.
Rub feet?
I would not do that. Ew, boy feet are so gross.
I saw this tweet the other day that said, "Pro tip for all the ladies out there: when you're going to the beach, make sure to wear socks. People will pay a lot of money to see your feet. And gentlemen, your feet are disgusting. You wear socks too."
Yeah, boy feet are gross. You could not pay me to touch a man's foot.
$100?
No.
$1,000?
No.
$5,000 really to rub feet?
Whose foot is it? That is what the question is.
David Beckham, but it's after a game.
Probably not. That's probably smelly.
Yeah, it's also David Beckham.
Yeah, honestly, like there's only probably two people.
My pop culture references are rooted in the early 2000s, as you can tell by now.
Yeah, it's fine. I would probably realistically only ever touch two people's feet, but we won't get into it.
Okay, let's dive in. So, how did he hurt you, and what's the current update on it?
How did who hurt me?
The guy whose feet you want to touch.
Oh my god, no!
It's Machine Gun Kelly, and it is some dude. I'm gonna guess his name is like Hunter, and maybe you went to college with him.
It's
and now
not
he's
a real person that
Rachel.
I don't know. I don't know the second person.
But it is MGK. Miles Teller.
No, it's just this other person's the other half of my aesthetic, and I feel like you should know this by now.
It's my feet. Figured it out.
Yes, I want to touch Kim's feet.
No, my feet are disgusting. Size 14 for the listeners.
That's ridiculous. But no, I would, now that Cam brought up Machine Gun Kelly, when I've been trying to not bring him up that much in episodes anymore.
Talent.
So when Cam and I first met, we were talking about like music or whatever. And I told him that I got a Machine Gun Kelly tattoo on my ass, which leads to the fact that when Cam comes up here, he is also going to get a tattoo on his butt. Very excited to be there for his first tattoo journey. Very excited.
And we can send it out. I mean, I don't know what I want. If you have a decision for me, you can make it. But I mean, if somebody wants to choose what I get on my ass.
No. Will you get a red flag on your butt? I think that would be way funnier. I thought you were getting the Justin Bieber one, but you could.
I'll get a Justin Bieber one on my ass for sure.
I would honestly, at this point, I would prefer you to get a red flag on your butt. I think that would be a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, podcast guest of the year at that point.
I think so. But okay, back to what I was trying to say.
Yes,
so we were talking about music, and Cam really likes Justin Bieber, and I was like pissed because he got me back on a Justin Bieber kick, and like Purpose was my fucking jam. I made my grandma buy me the CD for Christmas the year it came out, and I listened to Purpose. My car doesn't have Bluetooth. I listened to Purpose nonstop. And I was like, fuck, like I'm back on this Justin Bieber kick. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, Cam, you need to listen to Machine Gun Kelly. And he was like, yeah, like, what are your like top 3 songs? And I was like, you know what? That's not possible. I'm going to make you a playlist on Spotify.
MGK Top, followed on Spotify. I listened to it today because I saw you were listening to it.
I listen to it every day. It's so
Machine
bad.
Gun Kelly's awesome. I had never heard him before, but she really turned me on him. I am still a Bieber stan till I die. I have Bieber fever. It's terminal. Comeback artist of the century. That guy was universally hated, and now he's universally adored.
That's fair. I think the best part about
Bieber again.
I think about the best thing about that Spotify playlist was like, you didn't just tell me you wanted to listen to it to like fuck with me. Like you genuinely texted me like in the middle and at the end of each song with your opinion on these songs.
No, they were so good because he's got like the biggest range of any like modern artist right now. So I don't say this lightly, but you know what? No, I'll say it. I'll throw him in the conversation because I really do like MGK. I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of knowing that he is one of my favorite artists now because I really had never listened to anything prior to talking to you about it. But
yes,
Weekend, Kygo, Machine Gun Kelly cannot release a bad song. They are all bops.
Yes.
Literally everything that they release is a jam.
Everyone
Bieber's got some bona fide stinkers out there. Anybody who says Eeny Meeny is a good song can go fuck themselves. That song stinks.
Everyone who has
talking to you, Claudia Margaroli. Yeah.
Everyone who has ever told me that they hate Machine Gun Kelly, I no longer care about your opinion because I converted someone with Bieber fever to love Machine Gun Kelly as much as I do and to listen to my playlist. And the fact that I made a fucking whole playlist for you, like that's embarrassing.
That's some mixtape shit right there.
That's some simp shit.
I was about to say simp shit. Literally about to say that.
It was some simp shit, but I couldn't pick my top 3 favorite songs. And I was like, you know what? I think Cam would vibe if I made him this playlist. And I listened to it. He's got
so much range. What a talent.
God, his whole tour sold out, but if some extra tickets go on sale in Charlotte, I'm going to buy them. It's fine. Yeah. I'm already going to him up here.
I don't think MGK is coming to Charlotte anytime soon.
No. He announced like a massive like zillion date tour. Like he might be.
I think he's going to Greensboro.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
The tour sold out, but you know what? If tickets come up, I'll buy them. It's fine.
Nice.
It's fine.
Perfect. So we got Izu. Yeah, we got Machine Gun Kelly. We got the draft.
Yeah, I'm coming to Charlotte next month.
Half in Boston. Perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of quality time together. Coming to Charlotte next month. Going to Charlotte in November.
Yo, I'll take you to all my bars and show you how I work. I'm not the king of any bar, but chances are I'm the biggest dude there.
All right. So, I guess I'll let you know.
Physically, 6'8". Don't let people forget.
I'll let you know when I book my flight for July. Well, even though you're fucking away the one weekend I was supposed to.
I know, I'm going to Tahoe. I'm very excited for that.
Very inconvenient timing, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yep.
Regardless, okay. Do you have anything else that's the weirdest thing a girl has ever said to you?
So this is more of just a fun story about how I hit on a girl at Halloween. So if you notice, I'm not sure if people can see, but I have long brown hair and I have a beard. And like I was
Dana Beer style, guys. Dana Beer style. Oh my God.
Don't have a mullet. I have nice long
he has
curly hair.
No, okay. He has a hat on though, so it kind of looks like when Dana Beers.
It looks very mullet-esque right now, and I do love
If it makes you feel better, like I like you more than I like Dana Beers. Does that make you feel better?
I guess. Yeah. No, that's fine. No,
honestly, I don't love Dana Beers that much. So.
No, I have long, it's like curly hair. I wear a hat because it just kind of, I look like Albert Einstein, like when he touched the electric ball or whatever. Irrelevant. So I dress up as Jesus for Halloween. And it was a fantastic costume. Took some bed sheets, took some pashminas, but you didn't think I knew what those were. And I wore those around my neck, and I took a bottle of tequila and I wrote holy water on it. And I was at this Halloween party, and I was literally just dumping tequila down people's throats and blessing them and shit like that. Cut to a couple of weeks later, I matched with this girl on Hinge, and she was like, by any chance, were you at a Halloween party in Wesley Heights in late October? I don't know. I have to say the date. It's Halloween. And I was like, yeah. She's like, were you dressed as Jesus? Because I have a very distinct memory of you pouring tequila all over me and blessing me and telling me that it was holy water. And turns out that was true. That was me. Great time. She was a unicorn, and then we went out for a few weeks, and it was fantastic. And then she got back together with her ex. I won't get into the ins and outs.
Stepping stone. It's the stepping stone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's a stepping stone or more of just like
rebound,
just like those bouncy walls at like jungle gyms or something, or like I'm a turnstile. I'm a revolving door with one exit,
and that exit is leaving.
It just takes you right back out.
Oh my god, I hate having conversations.
Shout out Maggie.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else super weird that a dude has said to me recently that I can like publicly say.
Publicly say.
There's a lot that I can't say publicly.
There's a lot that I can't say and that I just don't really feel comfortable saying.
I just feel like a dude say weird shit to me all the time, and I'm like, are you good?
Are you talking about just like your homies, or like,
no, like
people you meet on the street, or like random guys? Or something?
I'll tell you about this. This is actually going to be a repeat story from an older episode, but it's really funny, and I think you would be entertained. Okay. So I matched with this guy on Bumble. He was 6'3", he was hot, and I was like, okay, cool. And we start texting because like I hate using the Bumble app, and if you're hot, like I'll give you my phone number. Like I literally don't care. And so whatever. What?
Let's put on like a bumper sticker on your car. That's what I do.
If you're hot, you can have my phone number.
Drive to rich neighborhoods, yeah.
But yeah, so we're texting. We like make plans to hang out, and then this guy was like, "Oh, like this was directly after we made plans to hang out like that weekend. Like we were gonna go out." And he texts me, he's like, "Oh, do you like wine?" And I'm like thinking like, "Oh, maybe he wants to go to like the City Winery place in Boston." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he was like, "Oh, like what kind?" I was like, "Oh, I like white wine and rosé." Like, yes, I'm a basic bitch. Like, I don't really care. I would
Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio, duh.
Okay. I'm allergic to wine, so it's devastating.
I would prefer a Truly or a White Claw over anything else. So don't worry, we're good. So whatever. This guy goes, "Oh, that's a shame you don't like red wine." And I was like, "Oh, like is it your favorite or something?" It went terribly wrong from there.
He reacted to that?
Do you want to know why?
Yeah, I want to know why this guy had such a strong stance on red wine.
He sent me a picture of a bottle of red wine.
Yeah.
With his dick directly next to it.
Nice! Dick pics, baby.
And he texted it to me, so it's still on my phone. Like, I sent it to all of my group chats. And I was like, guys, what the fuck just happened? And then one of my friends goes, "Oh, it's the cheap red wine next to his dick for me."
It was like a bottle of Woodbridge or something like that.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what brand it was, but it was her response, like, ridiculous. It was hysterical. I died. But yeah, that was probably like top 3 weirdest things anyone's ever said to me. I've gotten a lot of weird dick pics, but that one was
as a dick pic. ever worked in the history of women talking to men that they just met, even like boyfriends. Who wants to see a penis?
Literally, I had this conversation.
Who wants to see a penis? I mean,
I had this conversation with Pete. No one wants to see it unless you are directly next to it.
Yeah.
That is the only time you want to see it.
Big response. But no, I have so many. I had this friend in college that I'm not sure how he's not, on a list somewhere now, because anytime he would meet a girl, he would take her number or add her on Instagram and say, hey, here's my number. And without fail, within 48 hours, he's sending a dick pic to her. And it's just such a strange strategy. We can get into his psyche later with my therapist. But I don't understand the mentality when sending a girl a picture of your penis, because what are you going to do with that?
Nothing.
Like, it's disgusting to look at. Like, I don't know.
You send it to your group chat. And this is my other...
Yeah, and it's going to get around, too. Like, it's not just going to die with her. She's like, oh, fuck yeah. Store this one in the, spank bank. And
I would like to note, too, this is my personal theory. It's the guys who always send the unsolicited random dick pictures that have the least impressive dicks. 100%.
Okay, so I can't really speak to that theory, because I don't receive a lot of dick pics. I'm not saying I've never received any, but
I'll send you my stash when we get off the call.
Thank you. Yeah, fax them to me. I'd like to have them in hard copy.
Okay, excellent.
No, I don't understand the dick. Like, it's just such a weird phenomenon that's become so popular since everybody just has cell phones. Like, what are you achieving with that?
No one wants it. Like, I get why guys would want a picture of like boobs or a butt, but like, girls don't want pictures of your dicks.
No, here's a message to all the fellas. If you're going to send a girl a dick pic, send it to your mom first, see what she says, and then send it to her.
So you don't believe in dick pics?
I mean, I believe they exist, like aliens or gravity. But no, I would never. Just.
All right. You're the second guy that's been polled on this show that does not believe in dick pics, and I support
other guys you've talked to. Do they do it?
You and Pete are the only people I've actually asked this question to out loud.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never really polled my friends because I don't really care to know as well.
I think so. Like, it came up, so I kind of had to ask you. I was obligated morally.
No, I mean, I have such a hard stance on it, and like just stupid guys I talk to that just have no. I don't even like using the word game, because I know this is a whole episode on pickup lines. I don't even like to think of it as game. It's more sport for me. It's an everyday thing. No, it's it's a conversation, more than anything. And I know so many guys who are like, yeah, dude, I sent her a picture of my fucking cash and prizes, and she had no interest in me. And I was like, yeah, because you sent her a picture of your dick. Like, nobody wants to see a penis, and nobody's going to be like, oh my God, look at him. He's got sick foreskin. I should suck him. Exact conversation I've had.
Oh my God.
Too much?
Our interactions are too much. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Welcome to the Danielle and Kim show.
What's up? No, God damn it.
Okay, pause for AG musical break. All right, guys, welcome back. This is the second to last segment with Cam. Surprise, the last one. I'm going to let him ask me some questions. And I don't know what they are, so I'm nervous. But tell me, I only need one, as I just put up two fingers. It's fine. Just need one. What was your worst first date? Tell me.
Worst first date
Ever.
So, worst first date. It was a girl that I met at a lovely establishment in Charlotte called Tavern on the Tracks. It is disgusting, but they have good bar food. It's a Buffalo bar. It's pretty much just like the city of Buffalo in a bar. No offense to the city of Buffalo. That was weird. met this girl at a bar called Tavern on the Tracks, lovely bar in Charlotte, and she kind of just came up to me while I was standing there with my friends. We were watching a hockey game, and I remember her being really hot, but just really weird and kind of mousy, if you know what that means. Just kind of just quiet and high pitched, and just kind of poked me in the chest and was just like, "Hi, you're really tall." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's fucking awesome, right?" And so she, I mean, I genuinely do say that. That does tend to get a laugh. And she kind of was just hitting on me, and it was going well. Didn't really see much personality there. Didn't really vibe too well. And so I kind of just put it on the back burner, took her number, whatever, went through the motions. The next couple of weeks, I didn't really text her too much. Until one day I was out with my friends on a Saturday. We were kind of bouncing from like bars and breweries and things like that. And I ended up at one of my favorite bars, and she just called me and said, "Hey, I see you're out with your friends. We actually never ended up going on a date. What do you say we kind of just go right now? Like, let's just be spontaneous. Let's, I don't think she used that word. I think she was a little bit tipsy. And she was like, "Let's just go on a date right now." And I was like, "Oh, you know what? Whatever. I'm up for anything." So I meet her at this kind of bar restaurant in South End Charlotte, and it's this Irish pub. And we're sitting outside. We're having a couple of beers, a couple of drinks. We're getting to know each other. Turns out she's actually a pretty fun girl. She played college athletics at a certain Big Ten school that may have faced a scandal regarding a defensive coordinator and his affinity for young men in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And, she kind of made a joke about that. So I decided to make a joke about that too, which was the first time that she cried that night. And weirdly enough, came to a very, very strong defense of Jerry Sandusky and Joe Paterno, which may have been the biggest red flag I had ever heard in my life, because she was like an apologist, a denier, and this is some bad PR for Penn State, but bled, Nittany Lion blue to her core and refused to acknowledge anything wrong. And so the date kind of just turned into an argument about whether Jerry Sandusky was illegal. And I never really thought that I'd go on a date and discuss the illegality of, what went down there. Cut to 10 minutes later, she's done crying and she decides she needs some shots. She takes a shot. We're kind of shooting the shit. It's going a little bit better. I'm trying to put, that little episode that just happened out of my mind of her crying and us arguing at a bar about pedophilia.
On a first date.
First date on a Sunday too, which, Sunday's scary. It's like you've never heard of. And then she takes a shot again and bursts into tears for the second time and says, "I barely even know you. How do you think I can ever trust you?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about right now?" And she's like, "You're just letting me drink right now, and I've been crying, and you're not even taking care of me." I'm like, "I am waiting for the fucking waiter because I'm trying to get out of here because you are causing an absolute scene right now." Waiter never shows up. I never get the tab. And then she decides that she wants to go home with me. And I like to think I've got some morals somewhere tucked away in my, black heart. But I'm like, "No, you're pretty drunk. I think you're going, I don't even know what vernacular I used, but I think it was respectful. Essentially just saying you're fucking crying and I'm kind of over it." And tears. I was like, all right, this is fucking stupid. I'm out of here. So I go to my car. Next thing I know, I'm getting in the car. She's trying to open the passenger door. She's screaming. She's causing a scene. She's yanking the car door open. I am like, this is fucking stupid. I call my friends over who happen to be in the parking lot, like in the bar next to the parking lot where I parked. And they're pulling her off. people are coming outside and they're seeing 3 dudes who are about my size kind of wrestling a woman off my car who is crying, and me just trying to get the fuck out of there. And her saying, "You're an asshole. I hate you. You won't even like, I can't believe, this is what it's come to. I don't want to be with you anymore." And I'm like, okay, cool. At that point, I speed off, never talk to her again. Turns out she's married and divorced now. So great girl. And that's my worst first date.
Oh my God. I can't.
And that's not the only date I've been on where a girl cried.
Oh my God. I can't. Well, thank you for sharing that story.
Sure.
All right, guys, we'll be moving on to the last segment after this musical break. All right, guys, this is it. This is the last part. I threw this surprise to Kim this morning that he gets to ask me any 2 questions that he wants.
Okay.
That they can't be that bad.
They can't be bad? Okay, so I'm not going to do the one about your first period. Let's cross that one off.
Ew.
Okay, too much. Found the line. Crossed it, and we're back. Okay, so this is more on the pickup lines thing. I have a lot of friends whose just go-to move is saying, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" What is your general response to that? Because I think that's the cheapest cop-out, and it's just kind of a sad excuse for feigning conversation with a woman. Somebody just comes up, says, "Let me buy you a drink." Are you just taking the drink and scramming? I used to have my ex-girlfriend just kind of like get drinks from guys, so I didn't have to buy anything.
I would take it and walk away and say thank you.
Absolutely.
That's weird. Like, if you want to talk to me, like, you can talk to me, but just being like, "Oh, can I buy this for you?" I'm going to say thank you and walk away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if someone offers to buy me anything, I'll say thank you and walk away. Like, you want to buy me a Gucci bag? Thank you. Walk away. Anything.
What about somebody offers to buy you an opportunity to rub their feet?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
Only for you and MGK, according to the earlier segment.
Sweet. I can't wait. I'm going to wear closed-toed shoes the entire time I'm in Boston.
Please don't.
Closed-toed shoes?
No,
yeah, gotcha.
Closed-toed shoes. I don't want to rub your feet. Stop. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
All right. Next question I have for you. Okay. This might be a bigger question. What are the prompts on your Hinge profile?
Oh God. Okay. Please hold.
Because there are so many that are just automatic swipe rights.
Okay. I do have one that like I fucked up doing, but I left it up there because it's honestly pretty funny.
Okay.
How do I even get to my profile? Okay. I don't use Hinge that much. I like to
whichever one you use. I mean,
Do you want all 3 of them?
Sure.
Oh my God, there's a typo in that one. That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
I just fixed that one. Okay. So I have my 2 truths and a lie one. That's the one I fucked up. And it's just,
are they all lies?
Well, I'm going to let you guess.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Oh, well, actually the last one gives it away. Because you know that one's true. So it is, my celebrity crushes are best friends. I'm allergic to beef and I have a tattoo on my butt. So that last one gives it away because you know that.
Tattoo on your butt. Yep.
But yes, so I thought that was funny. I get a lot of swipe rights for that one and a lot of guesses. And there's only ever been I get most people swipe right on that or my first profile picture, which I get. But a couple of guys have guessed what the lie is. And I've had to be I'm stupid. They're honestly all true. And but that's the thing. When I tell people that, they think that's way funnier. That it's just 3 fun.
No, I mean, yeah, it's a conversation starter. It's good. Are you actually allergic to beef?
Yeah, I got bit by a tick 3 years ago, and now I'm
I thought you were gonna say cow. I was like, is that how that works?
I got bit by a tick that it was a Lone Star tick, and I got anaplasmosis. I was in the hospital. It was a really fun time.
Wow, lead with that.
Yes. Yeah. Now you know a new fact about me.
Okay. What's next?
You should not go out with me if and I
There we
say,
go.
you won't let me have the aux cord because that's important. Like I'm a very good DJ. I
Perfect.
think so. There's
No,
certain
that's
people
a
who
great response. Great response.
thank you. There are certain people who I go in the car with who do not let me play my music. And by that, I mean, there's literally one person and it's annoying.
Do I know the person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who it is. All right, continue.
He owns it. He's like, plug in your phone. We're listening to this. No Machine Gun Kelly. That's always the first thing. And I'm like, oh man. And then the last one is I'm the type of texter who
Doesn't text back for 2 hours.
I said, sometimes I will 100% forget to answer you, but my read receipts are on, so you'll know if I'm ignoring you.
I just noticed the read receipts today as well.
Did I leave you on? Oh, I did. I
usually leave you on read.
Your read receipts aren't on.
I know, but I just usually forget to text people back.
It's fine. I didn't realize it. My phone, like I literally unlocked it today after you texted me, and I texted you that thing that made no sense because my hand is just on my phone.
GFX. I was like, oh shit, I've got to do some graphics for this.
It was like GFX, enter, aisle.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Okay, so those are good responses. I like those, especially the aux cord one. That's definitely one that it's a conversation starter and it's at least interesting. I cannot tell you how many prompts there are on Hinge that are just automatic no's because it just shows such a lack of creativity. Little tip for anybody listening. Anytime somebody says they want to go on adventures, we know your adventure is just walking between bars, or maybe going on a hike or taking a picture in front of water. Nobody's actually going on adventures. Somebody who says they're
I think that's wrong. I go on adventures all the time. Or I randomly went to Cleveland. And then randomly went to Columbus like 2 weeks ago.
It just sounds like a trip.
That was my adventure.
I don't know. Maybe I just have a thing against the word adventure, but I can speak for a lot of men out there. Anytime somebody sees a profile that says looking for an adventure buddy, like, come on, who are we kidding here? We're going from brunch to a bar to another bar, pizza, bar, tears, another bar, sloppy sex. Tears. Called a mom. Anytime somebody says they're overly competitive about everything, instant no.
Okay.
And then anytime somebody says they've never been something I've never done, skydiving. Who the fuck cares that you've never been skydiving? I think I see somebody who says, believe it or not, I've never been skydiving on Hinge or Bumble every single day. No one gives a shit if you've been skydiving or not. It's like, I don't know why people think it's the most interesting thing. Like, oh my God, you've never been? Like, who gives a shit if you have?
Right. I don't get it. I don't know. It's just a prompt that I see all the time. It just bugs the shit out of me so much. It's just such a weird it's a weird hill that I die on. Judging others for their dating profiles. But yeah, I did have one of my guy friends review all my pics, and he told me I need to post more pictures with my friends so it looked like I had friends. And I was like, I want to post the best pictures of me. Like, I'm confused.
I think that's kind of a split bag. I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody just has selfies, I will think that they have no friends.
So I changed it, but I have 4
crop
really
people out,
I have 4 really good pictures of me, then one of me and one of my best friends, and then one of me and a guy from the Patriots.
Wait, guy from the Patriot, like the movie?
No, a guy from the Patriots. Hold on, this literally is my favorite pic. It's me and this guy named Wino. I'm obsessed with him. He's going into his 3rd year with the Patriots. Do you want to know?
Oh no, he wears number 50, right? Went to Michigan. Do you want to know an embarrassing story about Wino? You guys did anal?
I'll tell you an embarrassing story about Wino.
Okay.
So I went to the Patriots Jets game, and in 2018, it was 2018, I got tickets through work in the bougie section. And I was like, okay, all these people around us are boring. And me and my friend were there, and 2 of our guy friends were there, and we tailgated with them. And so they're sitting in the end zone 4 rows back from the field. And my friend Assad texts me And he's like, hey, like the dad and son next to us just left at the end of the first quarter. It was like a Monday night game. And he was like, come sit with me. And I was like, all right, dope. So I had a sign because I just really wanted to make a poster. And I have never made a poster for a football game because no one does this. It is not the WWE. But I wanted to make one. We have season tickets to the Patriots. My dad would not let me walk in with a poster. He'd be like, you look like a fucking idiot. So I made the poster for the Jets game. I got this big poster board that had this sparkly ass gold frame. And I was so excited. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to like put something stupid on this so that Wino sees me. So I literally wrote in big black Sharpie, here for Wino. That is all I wrote on my poster. And I'm in the end zone and I'm like holding up my poster. And my friend Assad is wicked drunk. And when you're in the end zone, like when the team is in the end zone, they can hear you and they can see you because it gets quiet.
They can hear you?
Yes.
That's cool.
They can hear you because it gets dead quiet.
Yeah.
You want to know what my wonderful friend Assad does for me?
What?
It gets dead quiet. And I poked him. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Wino's right there. Wino's right there. He stands up and screams, hey, Wino, my friend will suck your dick after the game. And I was like, and everyone around us turned and looked at me. And I just
like pointing at you and everything too.
I like curled back in my seat and I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you because they could hear us because I saw people turn around on the field. Yeah. And I was like, oh no. And then 2 weeks afterwards was when that picture was taken and I was talking to him at the mall. I was talking to him at the mall. No. This is the worst part because I know he knows. I'm talking to him at the mall and we're chatting. And I was like, oh yeah, like we were at the Jets game. Like we were right in the end zone. We were like 4 rows back. And he looks at me and goes, you know, like I never thought I'd ever see someone make a sign just for me.
Aw.
And that was me.
That's so sweet though.
And in my head, I was with my friend who I was at the game with. And I was like, wow, should I ask if he heard Assad tell him I would give him a blowjob? I wonder. But I didn't bring that up.
Oh, no, he knows. He knows.
He definitely, I didn't even bring up the poster and he knew that I had the poster. He 100% heard Assad yell that at him.
For sure.
100%.
That's a great story though.
I mean, like I would do it, like, but I didn't need everyone in fucking New Jersey to know that. Like I didn't. And now everyone who listens to the Red Flag Collectors knows.
You are first in line to suck Wino's dick.
Yes, thank you. Okay. I haven't told that story on the show yet. I'm glad I could share that with you.
Perfect. If I happen to try to bang any athletes in the near future, I'll be sure to save it for next time. So
excellent. Cool. Well, just leave Wino alone. That's my only ask.
You got it, man. He's got sick hair though.
Oh my God, his hair is beautiful. My mom actually worked.
I'm gonna find out what he does for conditioner because I am,
I can ask him.
Thanks.
He liked my Instagram picture once. We're friends.
Does he follow you?
No, I'm not famous enough yet.
Nice.
No, my mom actually works at Gillette and she like sees the players all the time. And the other day she was like, yeah, like I was just walking down the tunnel at the same time as Cam Newton. And I was like, did you say anything? And she was like, no.
Cam Newton's like, okay. A weird guy.
I was like, but mom, like, you know the drill if you see Wino, right? And she was like, I know that's who you love. So
I saw Cam Newton leaving a game in Charlotte riding one of those hoverboards, those 2-wheel things.
That's weird.
And he was wearing a top hat. It's like by himself on the street. Guy's an interesting cat.
He's weird, but yeah, I mean, we're playing in Charlotte this year. I think that's the road trip game me and my friends are going to take. So
definitely should. It'll be a great time.
You can see your guy Cam Newton again.
Perfect.
All right. We've been on here for an hour. Let's wrap this shit up. Give the people, you can give them like a last quip. You can tell them where to find you. You can say whatever you want.
So I was recently suspended on Twitter, but I am back. My new handle is this is so bad because it's going to be so tough to find. UNDERACHIE 11. So my blog is the Underachiever's Guide to Mediocrity. It's pretty much just a 28-year-old's contrarian take on how to approach life. Pretty much just a guy who is kind of an underachiever, but kind of wants more in life and is incredibly judgmental. And you might think that I hate women when you read my blog, but if you know anything about me, you'll know that it's all just smoke and it's just a lot of fun. And that's me. Find me on Twitter. Find me Cameron Banks 17 on Instagram.
Honestly, your blog's pretty funny. And I'll tell the people too, this is like a surprise because it hasn't launched yet, but Cam knows about it. He has inspired me to add a blog to the redflagcollectors.com. I'm going to start writing supplemental content for every episode. I have to post my intro blog post that I literally wrote and sent to him 3 weeks ago, but I haven't done that yet. But
it's a good blog.
I'm going to start posting blogs. I wrote on my mirror that we are going to have an article called The Art of the Pickup Line just for this episode.
Bingo.
So I think it's going to be funny. I think it's going to be good. Cam will be back for a couple more episodes. We're going to talk. We have one we want to talk about ghosting, and then we're just going to have a whole episode about being a fuckboy. That was our decision we came to last weekend.
It's going to be great.
Episode.
Just, free flow, just really learn something about ourselves.
Yes. And that it's clearly that we both have issues.
But we're thriving. So
I think we're having a great time.
We are. I'm happy. So
one last thing.
Yeah.
One last thing. This is a surprise you don't know about.
Okay.
So I keep forgetting to do this, but I have a playlist on Spotify. The Red Flag Collectors, the soundtrack. Nice. I'm going to let you add any 2 songs that you vibe with, that you feel fit you, that you feel might fit this episode. Anything.
Okay.
Anything.
I can do that. Just text me the name of the playlist and I'll pop them up.
No. I need you to tell the people.
Right now?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. No, I can do that. I'm going to pull my Spotify real quick. Also on Spotify, I don't know, maybe if this is just me, I've got my one playlist that I put every song that I like, and then I put elevate songs to another playlist that's songs that I won't skip. And then there's a playlist above that's songs that I'll actually show to other people.
Wait, this is gross. Like we're literally the same person.
I actually do the same thing.
Yes.
I've got my liked, then I've got my starred, and then my main playlist is tequila during the day. I'll actually show people on that.
Oh my God. I'm like not liking the way this is developing anymore. I think this is too much. Same. We are the same person. I can also tell you what's on the playlist now if you want to hear it. If you want
I have a feeling it's going to be pretty much the same kind of music.
Well, no, this is what other guests have also put on this.
Okay, give me a quick sample.
Okay, obviously Forget Me Too by Machine Gun Kelly. Duh. My theme song, National Anthem by Lana Del Rey, because that song fucking slaps.
Play that on the piano. That's a good one.
Oh my God. I love Sad Girl Season. I fucking love that song. Did you say you can play that song?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm actually very, very talented on the piano.
Oh, God, don't even start with me.
Dancing Queen, Fix You, 1,000 Miles.
Jocelyn by Olivia O'Brien slaps. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. This really weird song that Mike put on called Winona's Got a Big Brown Beaver.
Oh, shit, I love beavers.
And then an Alice in Chains song. And Jack added When Doves Cry by Prince.
These are all pretty sad songs. I was going to play something a little bit more hype.
Yeah, hey, if you want to be hype, I'll add it. What are you feeling about adding?
First one, it's called I Got You, just the letter U, by Duke Dumont and Jax Jones, JAX.
Okay, we love the EDM. Let's go.
This other one, deciding between 2, but
you can add 2.
I thought you said 2 total.
You can add an extra one.
Okay,
I'll give you a bonus.
Thank you. I love EDM. I love anything with a heavy piano riff and a female vocalist. That's my favorite. I think one of the best singers right now. She doesn't get nearly enough shine. Kiesza, do you know her? Kiesza. Okay, so this song is called Naked with My Headphones On. Zida remix, Zida.
Oh, I got it. Rat City. That's where I live. That's what they call Alston. Rat City, bitch.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But you can't wait to come up here now. Surprise.
I'm very excited. And then the last one, if I get a third, you can decide. I will give you a song, and if you like it, you can add it. PYT, Pretty Young Thing, Virtue remix, VERTUE by John Gibbons. ERTUE.
Oh, I typed that. I typed a C instead of a V. Okay. I'll add it for you.
Oh,
you got
rock.
3. You're lucky.
I got 3.
You got special treatment.
This has been so much fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got a couple more episodes. I think you might just have to be like a regular recurring guest when I have thoughts about weird things we need to record.
Anything you need, I'm here for you. I am exclusive to this show. So.
Oh my gosh, I feel so honored. Celebrity status.
That's you.
Thank you.
Next thing you know, you'll be with Wino. So nice.
Oh yeah, wait, you're the step up. There you go.
Yeah, perfect. Sorry, I keep yelling.
That's okay. I'm excited. You know what? If you're my step up for Wino, I'm sold.
So be it. All right.
All right, Sweet. Guys. On that note, clearly I just pre-broke up with Cam for in the future, but you know what? We're fine. It's all good. Thank you again for listening to this week's episode. I hope you guys all had a fucking awesome 4th of July, and this episode is coming out July 7th, and yeah, TBD might be in Charlotte the weekend after. We'll see. We might record another episode. We'll keep you posted. You'll see it on Instagram. Okay, here comes my rant. Follow the show on Instagram at the Red Flag Collectors. Follow me on Instagram at Danielle M. Hare. The blog will be up hopefully by the time this episode comes out. www.theredflagcollectors.com. Shout out to Britt for building this for me and fixing it every time I fuck it up because I can't do technology. When it comes to Spotify and Apple, rate, review, download, subscribe, follow, whatever the fuck you do on those 2 things, because there's a lot that you can do. Just don't give me a 1-star review, because if you do, you're a bitch. And if you do, I know who you are. And I think that's all I have to say about that. You have anything else you want to say to them?
No, thank you so much for having me. This was a ton of fun.
All right. Catch you guys next week. I will be back with Heidi B, the dating coach. Oh, fuck. I sang again. Damn it.